Hey rock stars, I've had a few requests to share some tips on how to do Facebook Live videos. So I thought I would just come on live myself, and I just wanted to share a few tips on how to make a plan for your Facebook Live video, how to be comfortable doing it, and how to just execute it. So first of all, I just wanted to share that Facebook Live can be a really fun and a really great way to interact with your guests, your hosts, friends and family, potential future customers, hosts, any potential business that you might have. So I want to just take some time to show you how to structure and then record your Facebook Live video. As you know, I do a bunch of these. I do them for you guys all the time for training. I do recipe videos on my VIP page, on my business page, on my personal page, on virtual parties. So I've done quite a few. And I also got the opportunity to learn some tips directly from home office recently. So I want to kind of incorporate a few of those for you as well. I know that doing Facebook Live for a lot of you can be kind of intimidating, can be kind of scary, something that you're not sure that you want to try, but I really encourage you to listen, take a few notes, and try out some of these tips, and then give it a try. In fact, if you want to go live right here on our team page and try this out, this is a safe environment. We'll help you out. We'll help critique if you'd like, if you want some tips on how to make it better, if you want to know what we loved. I encourage all of you guys to do that right here on our page so that we can see and interact. And then of course save the video for yourself and use it in your own parties, use it on your own business page, use it however you'd like. So there are three basic things that I want to talk about with you guys today. The first is how to plan out what your Facebook Live video is going to be about, how it's going to be structured, what you're going to say. Then I want to share some tips for making it completely seamless and awesome, and then some tips on how you can use it for your business specifically.
Yep,
so
that's why. Hey, why do I not have a crown?
Well, you don't have a crown because I have the crown.
Well, when can I have the crown?
How about you go with Daddy? Okay. So, step one, you need to plan out your Facebook Live, all right? Now, just so you guys know, everything that I'm telling you, I actually did the same thing. I followed these steps, and these are all steps that I learned from home office. And I actually have my notes that I'm glancing at, my plan that I made out, and there's like 8 different sections, okay? So the first thing you want to figure out is what your goal is going to be. What is the goal of your video? A lot of people think that Facebook Live is just turning on the live feed whenever you're doing something random in your kitchen or around your house, which yes, sometimes that can be kind of fun, but having a goal in mind is really, really important. So whether your goal is to, for example, the last one I did on my personal page was to show off the cold brew coffee pitcher. My goal was to share that product with the entire Facebook community that I'm part of, okay? So figure out your goal. And then you want to have a nice little anchor statement, you know, why is this important for people to pay attention to the video that you're going to make, all right? And then why should they listen to you? Maybe it's because you've been having so much fun playing with this product, which means, hey, you've been using it, you know what you're talking about. Or maybe it's because it's new and we're going to experiment together. Or maybe it's, maybe you say, you know, you've been in the business for 2 years and you're absolutely loving it, showing that you have some experience. So share a quick statement of why you're the one to listen to. You don't have to say, listen to me because, but just throwing something in there, okay? And everybody has dilemmas, right? So share a dilemma that you're going to help fix today, all right? Share something that your video is going to do to really help those who are watching, your viewers, okay? And then you want to think about your theme. Come up with like 3 different things that you're really going to focus on, or 3 different like main topics that you want to touch on, okay? And then with those 3 topics, you want to come up with some quick reasons why each of those topics are really, really important, okay? And then near the end, you want to clear any myths, meaning like someone might watch and say, okay, whatever that person made, like the rock crock, for example. Yeah, that looked like a really cool recipe, but that pot is not going to clean up well. Or, yeah, well, that's not going to cook as easily as it sounds. Or yeah, chicken in the microwave, that's gonna be rubbery. So think about what people might be thinking and say, yeah, you know, I know what you're thinking. This chicken in the microwave might be dry, rubbery, nasty, and gross, but it's actually really juicy and tender and delicious. Or you might say, yeah, I know this pot looks like it's a mess right now, but watch how easily I can just wipe it out with a paper towel, okay? And then at the end, you want to share just a quick verbal picture. You know, next time you are looking for a nice, cool, summer, refreshing drink, try out a pitcher of cold brew coffee. When it's too hot to have your hot coffee, try cold brew. You know, something just to say, hey, next time you're thinking of this, or next time this comes up in your life, you should think of me. Okay, so those are your steps of kind of what you want to lay out. So I honestly recommend taking some time to like write that all down and jot some notes, okay? So if you set that plan, you'll be ready for your video, you'll feel ready, you want to make sure you look ready, you look professional, says the girl who's got stars on her head, but you know, might not want to be like in your jammies and bathrobe unless you're doing like a pajama or a breakfast themed recipe, then that actually might be good, all right? So the next thing you want to do to help make your Facebook Live seamless is I highly recommend getting out all of the products, everything you need, having it all laid out before you even hit go live on your video. Yes, inevitably, I always forget to get something out, and that's fine. That makes it real. But try as hard as you can to have everything ready. You'll be more comfortable, you'll feel more ready. If you're organized, if you have it all there, you'll just feel better as the video goes on, okay? And then some tips on how to use your video for your business. You know, people are going to interact, people are going to join. You can see on the bottom, like I see Jason and Jennifer and Jen Peterson and Randy Joe. Hello, you guys are all watching, so thanks for tuning in. It's really great to say hi to people as they jump on, and you can ask them questions. They can be like, hey, Jason, how are the dogs doing today? And I could say, hey Jen, how are things going on the other side of the United States? You know, and you'll see comments pop up and just interacting with them. Your guests, your friends, your customers, they love interacting. That's the reason people love Facebook Live. They love the opportunity to interact with someone like that. So take advantage of that. Follow up later when people are like, oh my gosh, that's such a cool product. Or, oh, I need that recipe. Take advantage. They're asking you for information that you can offer them that has to do with your business. So message them later and say, hey, thanks for joining me live. Here's that recipe you asked for. You know, thanks for joining me live. Could I get you some more information about how you could make this in your own home, right? Follow up. Anybody who watches, likes, shares, whatever, you want to make sure to follow up and thank them for being a part of your business in whatever way that they interacted, and then you can make an offer to them after that, okay? So I know you guys are thinking that Facebook Live, it's scary, it's hard, maybe you're thinking no one's going to watch, but I'm here to tell you that if you make a plan, it's not going to be that bad. If you sit down and think it through for a few minutes before you start, it's actually fairly easy, and people really love Facebook Live, so you have nothing to worry about. And if it makes you feel better to put a little filter on, people think those are kind of funny too. So go for it. Have fun with it. So next time you want to show off a product, you're looking to book a show, recruit, looking for hosts, go ahead, try a Facebook Live. Like I said, feel free to try it right here in our group. This is a safe place where you can try it, and you can save it to your phone to put on YouTube and use it for parties later if you want to do a recipe, a quick product tip. The other thing I would share is just keep your videos short and sweet. They don't have to be super long. So I hope you enjoyed some of these tips. If you were really paying attention, you might notice that the 8 things that I told you to do to plan your show, I did those exact same 8 things to plan out this little training for you guys. So if you want to listen again, now that you've heard those 8 things, you can hear that I did each and every step along the way. So hopefully that's helpful for you guys, and I really look forward to seeing some of your videos. Oh, yes, Jason, most importantly, your video posts will be promoted more by Facebook. You're going to get more people getting notifications, and it's going to bring more traffic to your site, your parties, your pages. So yes, wonderful. Thank you, Jason. All right, thank you guys. Post any other comments or questions that you have, and we would love to help you out. Have a great weekend.